We have some breaking news now. A verdict's been reached in the federal trial of hunters accused of poaching bears here in the mountains.
News 13's Mike Mason joins us live from the federal courthouse in Asheville. Mike, what was that verdict?
Well, some very good news for the three men who were charged in connection with the poaching, the alleged poaching that occurred in the National Forest involving Operation Something Bruin. The three men were found not guilty by 11 jurors. They said these men were not guilty of conspiracy to transport bears across state lines. Now, originally, let's put this in perspective here. Operation Something Bruin, when it was announced last February, the officials said that more than 80 hunters were arrested, 980 charges were levied against them. I'd say probably about 90% of those charges have been dismissed. A couple of them have been pled out. But to bring you some more perspective on that, here's Russ McLean. He is one of the lead attorneys in this case. You must be very ecstatic to hear this verdict. What is going to happen with the two men who were charged with misdemeanor counts at this point?
Mike will be filing post-conviction motions, which will be filed within the next 14 days, and we will be reviewing the misdemeanor convictions out of the Georgia Bear, dealing with venue and whether or not the appropriate this is the appropriate court to hear those cases in. We'll also be dealing with the Russell violations, which deal with the conduct of the officers. And I just think the jury did an outstanding job listening to the evidence and dealing with this very complicated case, and we're just so proud of what happened today.
Okay, thank you so much. And this was a complicated case with a lot of different accusations and charges by these federal agents and state agents against these hunters. And even the judge said he was troubled by the officers' conduct during this operation. So the attorneys are hoping that with today's findings, with these people being found not guilty for the felony counts, that the two men who were found guilty of misdemeanor violations will have those charges dropped after he files his appeal, which is coming up in the next 14 days. Reporting live in downtown Asheville at the federal courthouse, Mike Mason, News 13.